Hello, I'm Alice. This is a Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited tutorial type thing. This game doesn't have one for Knuckles or Knuckles and Tails, and I figured I'd make one, but it's gonna be really casual, really laid back. The chat's probably gonna chime in at some point if anyone shows up. Just gonna go over not the optimal way to do everything, but just how I do things from a complete beginner perspective, so that you can get started. You can learn the hard stuff later. This is all the easy stuff to get you started. So first of all, this has been done a lot in other videos that I'll probably link to, but we can talk very briefly about basic tech in the game with how Knuckles handles. So first of all, Knuckles jumps lower than the other characters. You can see that he's jumping lower than Tails. This was originally a way to try and keep them on different paths, but it doesn't work a lot of the time, especially when you have Tails who can fly you. So in this game as well, having Tails with you is very advantageous because you can fly. You can get him to fly you around. Super useful in a lot of places, in this run in particular, with Knuckles and Tails. Oh, that reminds me, this will be for Knuckles and Tails. I'll explain both of them and go over the differences. But a lot of the levels are the same, so it doesn't matter so much. So we're just going to do both. So, yeah, by jumping and then holding up, we're going to fly, essentially. And you can control Tails using the arrow keys, and then you can jump down. Yeah, so also, base mechanic of the game, spin dashing. This has been seriously well covered by other people. But essentially, the fastest way to spin dash is to hit jump on 6 consecutive frames. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously way faster than that. And then on the 7th frame after that to release. That's the fastest spin dash. Ben's here, that's great. Ben knows a lot about this game. Ben, I'm filming a tutorial, you're invited. Hello. So you want to be doing spin dashes like this, essentially. Probably a bit more efficient than I am, because I'm not the best, but hopefully you shouldn't need, if you're a beginner, you shouldn't need to get this down right away, but it's definitely worth practicing. But you can just kind of carry on. It's kind of like 30-second tutorials, except a little bit more in-depth. Basically, Ben, I'm too lazy to make a document, but I'm gonna do more than just 30 seconds. So we're just talking about basic Knuckles things right now. Also, Knuckles has a glide, which is great. You can climb as well against the wall, like this. And if he lets go of jump whilst gliding, you just land. And this land is insanely good, because when you land, you can spin dash immediately. Unlike in Sonic 2 and Sonic Mania, Knuckles has an immediate spin dash out of a glide in this game, which is great. Whoa, Dazengor has followed me. Hello. Yeah, so that's kind of the very basics. Oh yeah, and re-grabbing as well. If you want to ascend quickly with Knuckles, the best way is hold up and left, and then jump kind of in a pattern, and let go and re-grab the wall. That's going to send you quite high up, quite fast. It's faster than just regularly climbing. Just don't go too fast or you'll kind of fall off, especially when you're new. I wonder if I can demonstrate. If you press the buttons too quickly, you'll go really fast, but you have a higher chance of falling off. And I'm just so much of a god that I can't actually mess it up. But trust me, you'll probably mess it up if you're new. Yeah, that's probably the most we need to talk about with basic mechanics and things. So